Hello Gem fam, welcome and welcome back to our channel. Tonight we're taking you inside Disney After Hours at Hollywood Studios. And before anyone calls it out, yes, we filmed this back in January, so if you see holiday decorations, do us a favor, just roll with it. Now, while most of this experience stays the same all season long, Disney has made a few changes. Rock and Roller Coaster is currently down and getting a Muppets makeover, and honestly, we can't wait to see what that turns into. But everything else you're about to see, this is what Disney promises: low wait times, some of the biggest rides in the park, and unlimited snacks included. So the real question is Disney After Hours actually worth the extra cash? Let's find out. So we made it into the park. I asked the cast member as I was walking in, there's a bunch of people lined up waiting for the 7 o'clock entrance. And I said, you know, honestly, do I have to go out of the park to get back in? And the cast member said, I think there should be a check-in area to get your, I'm presumed to be wristbands and a little map. So right around the Echo Lake fountain area. So not exactly sure what she's talking about, but I'm just sitting here and then hoping to get my wristband. Obviously the party doesn't officially, well, the After Dark doesn't officially begin until 9:30. So you have a couple of hours to kind of take in the scenery and doesn't have to eat up into your party time. And then I think a Fantasmic will happen around 8:30 tonight. I'll have to check and give my Disney Experience app. So anyways, yeah, so I'm here. I'm doing my first ever Disney After Dark here in Hollywood Studios. I can't wait, but let me go ahead and get us checked in, and then hopefully maybe we'll head on to the Brown Derby and see if we can grab ourselves a martini flight. All right, so you think finding the event check-in area would have been pretty easy. Turned out that was not the case. I had completely misunderstood the cast member's direction about the fountain, ended up walking all around Echo Lake thinking it would be somewhere over there. Yeah, that was not correct.
2,000 years later.
Wow, I was completely, they were right. I mean, there is a fountain, that's for sure. And it looks like it's gonna be in the ticket central. So I'm gonna go pick up my ticket and map, and then let's get this night started. All right, turns out it wasn't at the ticketing center. There is a little nook back there with a bunch of cast members with iPads and everything. So I went over to the ticket center, and the cast member's like, are you picking up ticket for a roll call or something like that? Like, no, not really. I just have to check in. So anyway, we got our handy dandy wristband. You know, they'll be checking a little bit later, and we got our map. Okay, let's see, what have we got? We have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Millennium, Falcon, and Rise of the Resistance are both open. Slinky Dog, of course, Tower Terror is also open. I don't know if their shows are open. Doesn't seem like it. So it's a little bit different from sort of like your Jolly Wit Nights and stuff like that. Okay, so character meets and greets. We got Mickey or Minnie, Blue and Goofy, Donald or Daisy, and Bo Peep. So those are your characters. So not that many specialty characters, but who knows, maybe we'll be lucky and run into some folks over there. And then during event hours, they can enjoy select beverages, popcorn, and ice cream novelties. Looks like Olga's Cantina is open. They have walk-up ability, and they do have merchandise. Looks like a bunch of the shops are open. So yeah, pretty limited offerings, but hey, you know, I haven't really been able to ride a lot of the rides here in Hollywood Studios, and looks like everything is open. Event starts at 9:30. So Fantasmic tonight is at 9:30. So maybe, I don't know, just depending on where I am, maybe we'll see. You know me, when I have these grand plans, I never really follow through. So, all right, I'm just waiting by the Brown Derby. I got a walk-up, and they're supposed to be paying me when the walk-up reservation is ready to go. I think I'm just gonna, you know, after walking around, working off some calories, I think I'm just gonna replenish it by some martinis. That's what we're gonna do. Alrighty then, our world famous martini flight has just arrived, and this is gonna be a really great beginning to my evening. So technically, the after hours event starts at 7, but the official party doesn't start till 9:30. So I'm eating into a non-party time. This is the time where you can have that, take advantage of that gap period between the day guest and the party time, but I'm here just sipping my martini. I think we have a classic gin, we have a classic vodka, and that beautiful pomegranate. So all are delicious. This is so good. This is exactly what I needed. So it's gonna fuel me for the rest of the day, because I feel like I'm gonna be eating a bunch of popcorn and sweets and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just me tonight. Mike is still at home, but I did tell, and he did ask me to to have a couple of Mickey Premium ice cream stars on his behalf. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm excited that all the rides are open tonight. That'll be great. Yeah, this one is a little bit different from Jollywood Nights. I think Jollywood Nights does offer a little bit more. They have more shows. They have, you know, little tchotchkes and giveaways and stuff like that. I don't remember, well, that one doesn't, obviously the trade-off there is that they don't have the complimentary or prepaid sodas and waters and drinks. So, you know, you take what you can get, pros and cons of each. But I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my martini, and I will catch you up in a little bit.
2 hours later.
Yeah, it's party time. So I'm trying to ride Slinky as many times as possible. Anyway, we're heading over to Toy Story Land, and let's get the after hours started. But it's so pretty at night though. Okay, so hang on.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh, the Slinky! I love the Slinky! Oh! 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 Whee! Oh my gosh!
I'm so happy.
He's so happy. Slinky Dog number 1 is down. I'm gonna try to ride it 5 times tonight. Let's see if it's possible. All right, since we're in Toy Story Land, I think I'm gonna do Alien Swirling Saucers. And yeah, cast members are definitely checking the wristbands, so make sure you have them. Right, we are here, Alien Swirling Saucers. Basically a walk-on, so you know, we're gonna try to keep track of how many rides we can ride tonight, but this is gonna be really good. I actually do love Hollywood Studios ride, but they're so crowded most of the time. But you know what? Yeah, after hours at Hollywood Studios might actually be worth it. So, all right, we're just walking on, and we're gonna do some Aliens pizza. Oh, it's kind of a maze back here. My gosh. Trying to figure out how to navigate the queue is kind of like challenge number 1, feels like.
Slinky and Alien Swirling Saucer is done, but I feel like I need a replenishment of food because I had a couple rounds of the martini flights over at Brown Derby, so I think I'm gonna do, you know, I think the party has officially started, so we are going to grab our first snacks. Disney certainly makes it easy. So in the little cart, in the kiosk, they literally just have like stuff, you just grab them. You didn't have to ask what they are. You just like, I'm gonna grab my water, grab my Diet Coke, grab my popcorn, got my ice cream, and my Mickey Premium ice cream bar. That's gonna be my first meal of the day, which is not the healthiest, but we're gonna do it. Batu East is empty right now, so I just downed my Mickey Premium ice cream bar and then whatever that fruit bar was. So let's check this out. Oh my gosh, Batu is empty. Wow, so actually Disney just announced that Disneyland, they're going to be advancing, or I guess retrograding their timeline for Batu West. But in Disney World, we're not really changing much. So, I see the wristband brigade. So we're gonna go through them, the checkpoints, and then head on over to probably Millennium Falcon's Force and right on that. I mean, Olga's Cantina is open right now, but since I had like 2 flights of martini flights, I'm like, I'm good. So I'm gonna try to ride Millennium Falcon's Smugglers run, and in May, I think they're gonna be changing it to something else with Mandalorian and Grogu, so we're really excited for that. Oh, good, Honda's working tonight.
They're illegal, you know that. Ship them. Well, you know, I had a bad feeling about that last group.
So Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run was pretty much a walk-on. I was a single rider. Sometimes when you're a single rider, you kind of join other people's party. There was a family from, I would imagine, Brazil, and there was family of 5, and I kind of was a pilot. So I did the pilot position, and then there's one pilot from the family, and the rest were engineer and gunners, and yeah, we didn't do very good. But honestly, for pilots, so I've always done left and right with Mike. So I've never done the reverse pull up and pull down. Couldn't figure that out. So, but this time I happened to be on the right side, which is the up and down pilot. Actually did pretty well. So we are going to do Rise of Resistance. Yes, the wristband brigade is out. But I have been so practiced. I have my wristband out and I'm ready to go. It's posting at a 15-minute wait. I guess I'm gonna go in. Hello. Yes, just one. Sorry? Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, Resistance is about a 15-minute wait, so it is a walk-on. So far, so good. We have had no problem with waiting. We've got our 1 Mickey Premium ice cream bar, and wait, okay. Wow, that was a little weird. Gonna head this way. I can't really remember when the last time I rode this ride, but it's been a while for sure. And the 8th wonder of the world, it is the backside of water. There it is. There's the backside of water. Okay, off to Resistance. I mean, we're still walking, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's one of the benefits of the after hours, because the wait times are amazing. And if you like riding rides, honestly, you can't beat this. So if you happen to be here, this is not a bad deal.
am. So, Hondo Onaka over in Batu West, he definitely works more frequently than Batu East. But we got Kylo in B mode. So, no Kylo animatronic. That's okay. He's in his X-Wing, B-Wing, I don't know. I don't know what it is. So let me know in the comments below how wrong, absolutely wrong I am. Anyways, so you know what? With the Rise of Resistance, it's always fun to ride that ride with folks that have never done it before. Obviously, we've done it multiple times, but this family, they obviously it's for their first time. They went into the shuttle and they're expecting the door from the other side to open, but they were genuinely surprised that it was the other way. So, you know what? That's kind of like my PSA a little bit. Don't ruin the magic for other people. When you're in the ride, you just never know if it's somebody else's first time. So, you know, try not to recite the line, try not to sing the song. Let them, you know, experience the magic for the first time. So anyways, that was kind of fun. So I have done, that is, what time is it now? It's like, wow. 10:30. So the after hours party has, we got about 2 hours to go. Oh, I'm just like seriously winded. But I am gonna go head on over to, I think I'm on Grand Avenue. Let me see what's around. I smell popcorn. So I'm probably gonna grab another thing of popcorn. It smells really good though. It's sort of, it looks like a paid popcorn thing. Okay, well, I already prepaid, so I'm not gonna have to buy more popcorn. So I am gonna go find another drink station and popcorn station and grab something to eat. And then let us head on over to, you know, Star Tours is right here. Well, might as well do it. Star Tours is never really a long line anyways, but well, okay, we're pivoting. Star Tours is, again, never a really long line anyway, so we are gonna head on over to the other side of the park and try to ride Rock and Roller Coaster because they are closing soon in a couple of months, and I'm pretty sure by the time that the after hours for Hollywood Studios will run for a while, and at some point, you know, we will experience sort of the refurbishment of Rock and Roller Coaster. So let's go ahead and ride that. Yeah, so this is very, very different. It's like a totally different ride from Jollywood. Jollywood, you've got like performers all around. I'm right by the ABC commissary over there. Usually there's like salsa dancers and a bunch of other things going on, but this is actually like you're roaming around an empty park and be able to get some rides in and all that good stuff. I haven't really seen a popcorn station, so yeah, I mean, if you don't care for the performances and stuff like that, this is actually a really good time, honestly. If you can just fit some stuff in, you don't have to purchase, you really don't have to, well, I mean, there's no lightning lane to purchase anyways, but oh, I see characters. Hey, one of the benefits is kind of character sighting, but they're few and far between. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we got Donald in his classic Donaldness. Yeah, you know, it's okay. We've got Donald before. We're gonna say hi to and say goodbye to Donald, and let's head on over to Mickey and Minnie's. Yes, this one's a real, and there's Pluto over there too. Oh, how cute. Yeah, wow. Yeah, no, we're gonna do Mickey and Minnie's, and where is the line? I guess everybody's heading over this way, so I'm assuming this is the entrance. I'm assuming there's gonna be headband checkpoints. Thank you. Okay, 10 minutes. Nothing can stop us now. All right, off to Mickey and Minnie's. Beautiful Ming's Chinese Theater. You know, I think the Disneyland queue is way better than here, but whatever, I'll take it. And if you look up to the light, I don't know if you can see it, but Mickey is there. Somewhere in this vicinity. Yep, there is a Mickey, and here's a Mickey cloud. And let me point out a couple more hidden Mickeys around, which is kind of fascinating. Let's see. We got a dragon Mickey, sort of. And yeah. All right, we're gonna wait for Mickey Minnie's, and let's do this. Those hidden Mickey are actually up there. Because in Chinese, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Mickeys in Chinese character. It's called Miqi. So we got Miqi, 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 Miqi. And I guess it's only appropriate because this means Chinese theater. So they've got kanjis. We got Mickeys right up there. There you have it.
So if you thought the hidden Mickeys were cool, Disney doesn't stop there. They love hiding little details everywhere, even on the rides themselves. And Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway has one of my favorites. There's obviously the main story where you're following Mickey and Minnie on their big adventure, and then there's the B plot with Pluto trying to get that picnic basket back to them. But there's actually a hidden C plot involving a crab. Now, Meg and I have never been able to spot all of them, but apparently there's one hidden in each scene, just like Pluto. So if you know where all the crabs are, let us know in the comments below. And since this is a trackless ride, where you're sitting can actually change what you see. So definitely keep an eye out next time you ride it.
Yeah, nothing is stopping me right now. But I am hungry, and the wristband brigade is could potentially stopping us now. But there's Mr. Mickey, the big cheese himself. Aha! Yeah, I think this party right now is pretty light on characters, which is, you know what, which is totally fine. I think the super low wait times are, you know, I am enjoying it. But I have not seen too many sort of stations for popcorn and soft drinks, so I'm gonna have to see if I can find some of those. Definitely grab a popcorn or Mickey Premium ice cream bar. I only got one, you know? Definitely want to have more of those for sure. But, all right, we are off to Hollywoodland. Let us go on and ride the rides over on that end. Oh yeah, you know, I think I may have pointed out during our Jollywood video that we got the creepy mannequins from the Great Movie Ride. Love you girls, you're a little weird. Okay, off to Hollywoodland. Do I see a refill station there? Do I? I don't know. Ooh, I do. Okay, time for a refill. We got some sugar high from the Mickey Premium Ice Cream Bar, and looks like we have some more popcorn. Time for more popcorn. Thank you. We're on to Rock and Roller Coasters. This is not many times we will be riding it in its original form, so we're excited. Let's go ahead and let's do it. So it turns out this is the longest ride of the evening. It's 15 minutes long. I think everybody is trying to get their last rides in before this ride officially gets deprecated.
U87 on the Falcon.
I definitely have the rock and roller coaster hair. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of fun. So I have my own row, and I was able to. I think rock and roller coaster, because I think they're closing it. They're having some problems with kind of the ride and everything. And then as we were walking up the ramp, a bunch of people were leaving the ride. We're like, oh no. They're like, yeah, we've been waiting there for a hot second. They're like, we're done. We're not riding. We're not waiting anymore. So they just left, and then we're like, oh. But the ride came back. Everything was fine. I got to ride it. It was really, really fast. So while I'm here, let's go ahead and, I mean, this is like thrill ride heaven. So we're gonna go and do Tower of Terror. And then I think the one ride I haven't done, well, a couple rides I haven't done are Star Tours and Toy Story Mania. So we're gonna have to double back a little bit. That's okay. I've been eating a lot of Mickey Premium Icing Bar and some of the sandwiches and stuff, so I don't mind having to double back a little bit. So now let us head on over to the Tower of Terror, which is now posting at a 13 minutes. And we know with 13 minutes, that means it's basically a walk-on, which is awesome. Whew, yeah, so far we are not stopping. Nothing is stopping us now. I do know how, because I paid for it. All right, so here we go. Twilight Zone Tower of Terror.
As you step inside the Hollywood Tower Hotel, you're not just entering a queue, you're stepping back in time. It's Halloween night, 1939. A storm is rolling through Hollywood Hills, and inside this hotel, guests have gathered for an exclusive party at the Tip Top Club. But at exactly 8:05 p.m., everything changed. Lightning struck the elevator, and 5 people vanished without a trace. The hotel was abandoned that night, and somehow time never moved forward. If you look closely, you'll notice the details left behind: luggage, cobwebs, even the clocks all frozen at 8:05. And as you move further inside, you might start to feel like something is pulling you in, because once you board that service elevator, you're no longer just visiting the hotel, you're entering the Twilight Zone.
Let's see if there's any more interesting merch over here. Ooh. Service elevator. Yeah. Lucky 13. I love it. Oh, it's Stitch. Cute. Bellhop cart. Oh, this is nice. Nice terry rope. Okay. Very cool. At Tower of Terror, honestly, our elevator full of guests were so cool. I mean, obviously everybody has ridden it, but when you have a elevator full of screaming guests, it actually makes the ride. You know, everybody, you know what to expect. It's for my scaredy cat out there. Tower of Terror is not that bad, to be honest with you. Okay, I have not done 2 rides, so I'm gonna prioritize Toy Story Mania, and then if I have time, we will go ahead and do Star Tours. Right now is, let's see, 11:27, so we have got another hour to go before the after hours ends. So I'm gonna hustle on over to Toy Story Mania. So far so good. We've done quite a bit of rides, and we've picked up a bunch of stuff. On the way out, I might as well just pick up another thing of drinks and soda and replenish my energy. Yes! Woo, thank you. for some reason, when I did the Magic Kingdom one and also Epcot, you had to like request your drinks and whatever, but this time they just kind of like put them out there so you can just sort of like grab and go. So I've got a pretty good regimen of diet sodas and waters and whatnot, so I'm ready. More caffeine, more rides. Yeah, let's see what we can accomplish in the last hour of the after hours. So far so good. I mean, they really capped the attendance, and it was a little rainy at the beginning of the evening as I was sipping my martini over there in the Brown Derby, but looks like the weather's cleared up a little bit, which is kind of nice. So now we get to just ride our rides and enjoy the evening. But yeah, it is very different from sort of like your Jollywood nights, your Mickey's Not So Scary or Mickey's Very Merry and that type of stuff, because you really don't have a ton of character meets and greets. You don't really have any of the shows or the parades or fireworks or anything like that. But in lieu of that, you got your sodas and waters and your Mickey Premium Ice and Bar. A lot of the shops are still open, and I think some of the restaurants are also open as well. So if you want something a little bit more substantial than just popcorn and Mickey Premium Ice Cream Bar and Mickey sandwiches, you can probably grab that. All right, I'm heading on. Wow, it's like walking a lot in the park today. You know, when I was coming in here, I was like trying to find how to get my wristband, and that took a little while, and walked around the park quite a bit. But now we are heading back over to Toy Story Land. Let's go and check out Toy Story Mania, and I don't know if I really. There's Bo Peep. Hi, Bo Peep. There's Bo Peep, and we are 10 minutes. 10 minutes is not bad at all. So we're doing it. Let's go to Toy Story Mania. Hey, I didn't do so bad today. I mean, I'm horrible. I'm still horrible. Don't get me wrong. But I actually, I was the only one in the cart, so we couldn't really pair up to free up some of the bonus plates and stuff like that. But I did okay. I got the beaver. That is, I'm usually like way worse than that. So I am pretty happy about that, my performance tonight. Definitely not a PR, but still. So now I think the only ride that I haven't gotten to ride is Star Tours. You know what? I may not get to ride Star Tours tonight, but I am going to prioritize riding Slinky one more time. But that said, I am pretty thirsty, so we are gonna grab another thing of water, or if they have Mickey sandwich, we're gonna grab some of that.
Sure, look at Dylan.
Is there water by chance?
Your name actually Dylan?
Ah,
that's
okay.
Great. That's awesome. I would say that all the time.
Can I grab a water?
Water's gonna be right over there.
Okay, and Mickey's sandwich? Thank you. Thank you.
And they won't stay open.
I've made my decision. I'm gonna ride Slinky one more time, and then I think I have just enough time to hop on over to Star Tours. We're gonna do this. I got another Mickey sandwich bar and my water. Just running around the park is a lot of work, man. 15 minutes, let's do it. I think I have just enough time to do this. Times 2, here we go. Yeah, the first time I did it wasn't really that long of a line, just because we still had some of the day guests that are stuck here. But right now it's all of our after hours. Hopefully this will go fairly quickly here. All right, 15 minutes, let's do it. This is super convenient. Like you just go to a little kiosk, grab a water, and then you keep going. But I think the last ride of the day is gonna be Star Tours of all things. Oh, there's Bo Peep. Hi, Bo Peep. All right, we're on a mission. I know Bo Peep is waiting for some pictures, but we gotta make it to Star Tours. And because we're on this side of Toy Story Land, we're a little bit further from where we need to go. So I'm taking the wrong way. Hi, Woody. I'm definitely taking the long way out. So, yeah, the after hours party ends at 12:30. I think I can make it. We have, I think it's like 12:15 right now, and because I took the long way, it might take me a little bit to get to Star Tours, but we're doing it. Got my water. So yeah, so far we've done all the rides except for Star Tours. And tonight we didn't really prioritize any characters whatsoever because, you know, the characters are all in their classic costumes and we've seen them before. So I think we're gonna forego meeting them since we've seen them before. And we met Bo Peep in Disneyland or DCA, so I'm not that concerned about meeting Bo Peep. So we are gonna try to get on over to the other side of the park as quickly as we can to then catch Star Tours, and then that will be the last ride of the evening. Wow. I mean, the park is super light right now. Not a lot of crowds. So, okay. We are in the center area by Mickey Minnie's. Oh. There's a big old line over there. I wonder who that might be. Oh, it's Minnie. Okay. Got a bunch of cast members standing in front, so I am going to sidestep that whole situation and check out Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I could still ride that one more time, but I don't think I have enough time to be able to still catch Star Tours. So we are on a mission. We are gonna try to catch it, and that's what we're gonna do. And let's see. Oh, there's Daisy. It's Daisy in her classic costume. Oh, okay. Let's see. Well, a little bit of the back way by ABC Commissary is not that busy, and we have a squirrel who is joining our after hours party. Oh, that's a bunny. Hi, bunny. Okay, bye, bunny. Okay. We are still on a mission. If you want to do an after hours, I actually kind of recommend it just because the crowds are super light. The queues are not that long at all. And, you know, obviously you don't get a full day or however many hours when the park opens. But if you're just wanting to do some rides, this is a really good time to be able to, I don't know, like 7 to 12:30. However many hours that is. My gosh, I can't do math, but five and a half hours, you can probably sink in quite a bit. Obviously, the party doesn't officially start until 9:30, but if you get in around before right around 7, you can probably get in a couple rides before, and then during the after hours period, you can probably definitely do all the rides. I mean, I just sat there at Mount Derby and had my martini or 2 flights of those. So anyway, okay, we made it.
This is a game change announcement only. Thank you.
That's one planet I'll certainly avoid. Wookiees can be very unpredictable. What is it now, Arthur? Don't get technical with me. What pressure? The fuel pressure? Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Let me check. Yes. I am getting a rather high reading here. Yes, Otto. I'm shutting off the main line right now. Just we get back to fixing that windmill.
Oh, look, a flashlight. Yep, always good to have one of those in case the power goes out. And you think about that next time, because I bet you didn't pack one. Clear. Sure are not bad today.
or even aimless. A tourist.
Wow, we were even able to squeeze in one last ride on Star Tours, which means we basically hit every available attraction in one night with minimal waits. Now yes, this is a separately ticketed event, but if your main goal is to ride as much as possible, this is honestly a really great option. Hollywood Studios is known for having some pretty long wait times during a regular park day, so being able to experience all of this with short lines and with snacks included, it's actually not a bad deal. Now, the one thing we didn't really see were rare characters, and there wasn't much in terms of live entertainment. But if you do get into the park as early as 7 p.m., you could still catch some shows or even a nighttime spectacular before the event officially starts. So as always, your mileage may vary, but we hope this gives you a better idea of whether Disney After Hours and Hollywood Studios is worth it for you.
Well, thank you so much for joining tonight. I hope you had fun with me at After Hours here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Thank you, good night, and I will see you in our next video.